is a 1971 D, a Denver minted Lincoln cent, and what gives this coin value is that it is an over-polished die. So there is no L in the word Liberty. If we zoom in there, we can clearly see that L is faded away. If you look there on the reverse of the coin, it looks totally normal. So make sure you guys are inspecting your coins. Get you a cheap coin microscope. That way you can see these things up close. They're only 15-20 bucks off Amazon or eBay. And this coin here sold for over $180. Next up is a 1971 Denver minted penny as well. This is a mint error. It is a split before strike mint error, and you can see that taking place most noticeably on the reverse of the coin. Now, a lot of people may think that this is just damage, but however, it is an error, and that's what gives it a little bit of value. Probably not worth getting graded. Probably costs more to get graded than it would be actually worth, depending on the condition of the coin. So if you find something like this, maybe just find a case to put it in or something. This thing here only sold for about $20. But hey, it's 1 cent. Turning it into $20, I think that's pretty good profit. Next up is a 1971 D Lincoln cent. Now this penny is double struck with a rotated in collar. So if we zoom in here to the front of the coin, and you go from Lincoln's face and go directly down, you will see another date stamped on there, right there on Lincoln's chest, which is crazy. That's an awesome error. I would love to come across something like this. If we look here on the reverse of the coin, you can see the Lincoln Memorial building going through another building, and E Pluribus Unum is totally faded out on the right hand side. Man, that is really awesome. And that's why this coin here sold for over $150. Moving on to another 1971, we actually gave away some of these for the giveaway at 20,000 subscribers. This is a 1971 off-center penny, and this thing sold for over $40. Now, I know I've covered this penny here in a previous video. This is struck on a 10-cent planchet. So what that means is that this penny was struck on a dime planchet, meaning that a dime design was supposed to be on this coin, not a penny design. Of course, that's what's going to give it value, and that's why this thing sold for over $330. Now, this next one is interesting. This is a 1971 D penny that is struck on a thick planchet. So I would assume the best way to find an error like this would be to weigh your pennies. Now, this thing here sold for over $115. Also, just a coin to look out for, guys, is the 1971 double die. Here's an image that shows an example of a 1971 double die. You can see doubling taking place on the date and the lettering on the coin. So make sure you guys always watch out for that. Like I said, get you a cheap coin microscope and you guys will be able to find these type of errors. Next up is just a really high graded coin. Probably not going to find something like this in pocket change, but it is very, very, very high grade. The grading scale only goes up to 70. So if you guys are not familiar with that, check out my coin grading video. If you go to my playlist on my channel, you will be able to see a coin collecting playlist or coin tips playlist, and it should be in one of those playlists. So make sure you check that out. That way you don't have to scroll through every single one of my videos. You just go to the playlist, click, bam, and you're there. Now this coin, believe it or not, sold for over $1,300. Click that bell, send a notification directly to your phone, and let you know when I go live. Until then, this is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.